Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to look at the latest technical interview which was being conducted by the Wipro, and we are going to discuss the latest questions that have been asked in the technical interview of the Wipro. So let's get started. So as you can see on the screen, these are the questions which was being asked by the interviewer, and the first question is the basic question which is being asked in every technical interview, which is tell me about yourself. So in this tell me about yourself question, you need to tell about yourself, your name, your college name, the course which you have completed, the high school and the intermediate, from which school you have done and where are those schools being located. And you can also tell about your strength and weakness along with the languages that you know, such as Java, C++, C Sharp, Python, SQL, so on. The second question which was being asked is about tell me about the languages that you have learned. So here the interviewer will try to know that how much you have the grasp on the language which you have learned, such as if you say that you have learned Python, so he will ask that what have you done in the Python, what do you know about this and that and that. So in my case, I told about Java, and he asked me some questions regarding the Java, which is this third question, which was about explain to me the projects that you have made. So the projects that I have made using the Java programming language, I told him about that, and also I've explained him about the projects that have been made, the front and back end, wherever I have used those the Java logic. I have explained to him in short and very clearly. The fourth question which he asked was, is the project being made individual or along with the team? Here he wants to know whether you have done the whole project by yourself, by individual, or along with the team. And if you reply along with the team, so he wants to know how many members were there and what was your role in that project. If you say that you have done the project individual, then he will ask like the features of the project. The fifth question which he asked to me was, what is the difference between Java and Python? So in this was a little bit of tricky question that has been asked by the interviewer. In this you can in this what I answered was that I told the features about the Java and the features about the Python, because they both have their advantages. We cannot say that Java has some disadvantages or it's a bad language. They both have their respective advantages, and they both are being used at their respective tasks, or whatever you can say, at the condition where Java is being needed or Python is being needed. Like, so I explained the features of the Java, and I separately explained the features of the Python, and you need to mention this to the interviewer that they both have their respective advantages. We cannot like tell any disadvantages regarding the one language or the other language. And the other question which he asked me was about what are the OOPS concept. Here you need to tell about the if you have chosen the object oriented programming language, then you need to tell about the OOPS concept to him, such as the data abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, class objects. These all OOPS concept you need to explain. Whether you tell it, whether you like just tell that the OOPS concepts are Java class, object, class, inheritance, or you explain it one by one. And I guess explaining it one by one is the better option. The seventh question which he asked to me was regarding the what is the difference between the polymorphism and abstraction, and he asked me to explain it with one each example. So it was quite an easy answer. If you know the concept, then you can definitely answer about the polymorphism and abstraction with one example each. Then the next question which he asked me was to explain about the JVM and what is the difference between the JVM and JDK. So And yeah, this is the most important question, as there are many students who just leave about the JVM. They don't learn about, they don't like go through or revise about the JVM and JDK. So please do learn about it. So there were some additional questions which was being asked by the interviewer, such as the first question which he asked was, "Is there any education gap?" So if is they like if you don't have any education gap, you can say no, and if you have any education gap, then you need to mention it along with a valid reason. He needs to know why where were you having the education gap with a valid reason. The second question which he asked to me, that what were my strength and weaknesses. You can, what are your strength and weaknesses, that you can explain to him in a very, like, you can explain it to him in a very brief manner. You don't need to go in a very detailed manner. If so he asks, if so he or she asks, if they don't ask you to explain it in a detailed manner, then don't go. The third question which they asked to me was, "What are your hobbies?" I explained it to them that what were my hobbies and why I like them. And the fourth question that they asked me, "Is there any additional course being done by you?" So, like, there was some Udemy courses that I have been done. So I just told them and explained them about the about those Udemy courses, and told that why I use them and where I have used them. So, and the best thing is that you don't need to, like, mostly you don't need to explain about the knowledge that you gain. So this was the technical interview question of the Wipro that was being asked by me. So watching this video, if you like my video, please do press the like button and also share it among your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.